All right, people, I'm back. So this is just an update video on the primer and processing, the primer and the paint process that I went through with my engine bay. I didn't record anything come the primering part. The paint is obviously the important part. The primer is just obviously so the paint sticks. So I do apologize for not showing that process or anything like that. And this is not so much a video showing the process, it's just more kind of showing you the before and after. Of course, by the thumbnail, you can see what it was before I pulled the engine out and with all the plumbing and everything that was attached to the firewall. Like I said, I just wanted to clean up the engine bay because I'm going to be doing a lot of work to my B16 that I have. I didn't want to slap it back in there all dirty and nasty with a nice clean engine. That's obviously anybody. But you got some people that'll do that. They just don't have the time to work on the engine bay, so they want the motor so bad. But I don't want to invest a couple $1,000s into building a motor just to have the engine bay looking like crap. So this was done with duplicolor Milano red paint. And just let me go on and just show you the at this point what I've done. As you can see, this is just the paint. There's no clear with this at all. I don't believe there's any clear added to this. I think it's just straight paint. But this is the can of paint here. It says a duplicolor, and it is the original Honda Milano red paint. The part number is BHA0955 Milano red R81. So it literally is the red in the can. And that's one thing that I've always liked about Milano red. And I'm sure they have black, maybe one other color, but I think that's it. I'm not 100% sure on that, but this is pretty much what you get. Obviously, you've seen from the thumbnail what it was at, and that's the original paint that it is. On the left side there of the thumbnail versus new paint. So that's always the case there, especially with an almost 30-year-old paint job. But it was just nasty looking. And like I said, I just wanted to be fresh and nice once I do put my motor back in. My plan obviously is to completely shave the engine bay, just metal welding wise and grinding smooth. I don't want to do Bondo or anything like that, just for the simple fact that this will be a daily drive car, and I do not want there to be any cracking or anything like that like a lot of people do. Yeah, it looks nice when they do the video, and I don't know for sure how it plays out after time. But I just don't want to deal with heat and any Bondo cracking, because then you have to deal with cleaning that up come a certain point. So I'd rather just take off all the seam sealer and just and weld it all if I even want to do that. I'm not even 100% sure there's nothing really looks wrong with the seam sealer. I think there's more of a purpose for it than not. And then once you start welding things, if you ever had to replace actual body panels or anything like that, or pieces, since it's all welded, it'll be a pain in the butt to then change stuff out because everything's all welded. So rather than just drilling out spot welds and getting it out easy, so I don't even know if I'm going to take the seam sealer off. I may just weld up the holes and just call it a day there. But call it a double process that I'll have to go through because I want to get my engine in here. And being the fact that I want to shave it, I want to get the motor sat inside with all my with all the plumbing that I have removed. I want to figure out what it is I'm going to keep. Obviously, I have purchased a bunch of Chase Bay's tucking products. I got a brake booster delete. I do have a excuse me, I went blank for a minute. The brake booster delete. Then I have a line that runs over to my clutch master cylinder, and that's going to be deleted as well. Then I have a power steering delete that'll run just a bottle that'll run just to circulate the fluid that I'll mount somewhere on my subframe brace once I do get it back on, which I will be powder coating as well. let me see what else. I'm getting rid of my coolant bottle reservoir that the regular Honda one. I did purchase a Chase Bays, a full Chase Bays radiator that will fit within that whole area, and it'll fit in between the the front here. It'll be right in the middle. It'll sit right in the middle of here, so it doesn't go past here or anything like that because it's tucked. And it'll be all and fittings. But like I said, I just wanted to show you an update, and this is just with a spray can. You'd like to question and think, why not just have a body shop spray it when they spray the car? And it's just because I didn't want them to do the detailed work in the engine bay that I had to do, in the sense. And plus, what I'm going to be doing is not something that they do shaving wise. So instead of paying them just to spray it, pay all that extra just for them to spray it, I said I'll just do it myself or whatever it is, and I'll take my time. As it came out decent, like I said, this has no clear on it. I will be putting probably 2 or 3 cans of clear on it. And like I said, a body shop, they would just charge a whole lot extra because they'd have to take all this stuff apart. Where most of the time, car-wise, they just kind of spray around things. And considering how that engine bay looked before, I couldn't do that. But I also didn't want to pay an extra $300 to $500 just for them to detail and paint my engine bay. So, like I said, that's one thing that I like about the Milano red, because they've always made it in a can. So it's always been a guarantee that at least come any panels that are outside of the main body panels that are under, if I needed to touch up something or if I just wanted it all red, then I could. But this was, like I said, just to show you guys the job that I did. The job that I did, and like I said, just with a spray can, it doesn't get any better than this, in the sense. I'm no professional. But that's it. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, definitely hit me up. I'm going to be going through this area, but as you can see, that's just kind of how it was. And I'm going to be going through this area as well, with the paint. Go over. There's a few areas. I'm gonna probably do one more coat, and this is what I meant by there's some pink areas like right there and like right here that I'll have to go over, and just because you see things at different angles in the sun, but no biggie. A lot of this stuff is going to be covered, so that really wasn't a super main concern of mine, to make sure I get everything. So there's going to be some areas where there'll probably be some primer shown, but there will be areas that I will be touching up to make sure that I get everything. But like I said, for the most part, came out pretty good, for what it is. But like I said, I got a lot of stuff from Chase Bays that I'm going to be installing, so I'm going to drop the motor back in, button up everything that I want inside the engine bay, and then I'll pull the motor back out again, but I'll have an idea of where everything's going to be sitting, so I'll know what to delete. I don't want to delete everything. I mean, I don't want to grind and shave everything and then realize, oh, I could have used those holes there, or I could have used this stub back here, there, or whatever, and then I have to start making stuff. But being as clean as the engine bay that it is, in the sense, I'd be totally fine with all the holes and everything left or whatever. I think my next step is to fully shave the engine bay metal wise. But that's pretty much it. I don't stretch the video any longer. Just wanted to kind of show you guys the update. And I will be doing another video of it after I do the clear. So definitely like and subscribe, because this is going to be a major build. I got a whole lot of stuff going on. I got probably $5,000 or $6,000 worth of parts, interior and exterior, together, that I will be installing. A lot of special stuff, a lot of cool stuff. I plan on redoing the interior. The body, for the most part, is going to stay stock in the sense. I will add a eg OEM front lip to the car. Like I said, lots of plans for it, and I will be going right-hand drive eventually on the vehicle. at some point. I am just waiting for H Motors Online to hit me up once they get a clip, or that I come across them with the clip, because that's my go-to source for my right-hand drive clips, as I've done quite a few right-hand drive cars. So you will be seeing me go through the process with this one as well. Like I said, any questions, concerns, definitely comment below. And definitely like and subscribe, because this will be something for the long haul that I will continue to do a vlog on. I may or may not create another channel strictly for this build, but either way, you'll be able to find my videos. If I started here, then they'll be here. If not, I'll make sure to repost them in my other channel and let you guys know. But I'll probably just stick with this and then just change the name. So until next time, I'll check you.